Today, we stand at a crossroads in our nation's history. A Jamaica where too many hardworking people are struggling to survive. A Jamaica where corruption continues to rob the poor of opportunity. A Jamaica where the cost of living rises, hope fades, and ordinary citizens are left wondering when things will finally change. While some grow richer and government buildings rise higher, many families are fighting every day just to put food on the table, pay their bills, and provide for their children. But we refuse to stay silent. We believe Jamaica belongs to the people. We believe every citizen deserves fairness, accountability, and a government that serves the nation before serving itself. This platform is not about politics alone. It is about truth. It is about justice. It is about standing with the people whose voices are too often ignored. We pledge to ask the difficult questions, expose the issues that matter, and shine a light on the stories affecting our communities. We may be one voice, but together we are a movement. Together we can build a stronger, fairer, and better Jamaica. This is our commitment. This is our mission. This is our pledge to the people.
Let us come together as proud Jamaicans.
This is Deeper Jamaica TV. Let's go deeper. Let's seek the truth. Let's stand for Jamaica.
Saturday Night Live. Saturday Night Live. Thank you for joining. This is the new show called Saturday Night Live. Every Saturday around this time. Saturday Night Live. We are in for a treat. You hear that? You guys are in for a treat. Normally, yeah, man, you caught the live, man. Normally, we would do our roll call. We're gonna do the roll call, but let me just explain a little bit going forward. You know, again, really appreciate you supporting Deeper Jamaica. So this new show, this Saturday show is called Saturday Vibes Live. Saturday Vibes Live. So we discuss any and everything. We discuss any and everything. If it calls for, we will even discuss politics. But I'm trying to stay away from politics on Saturday night. But tonight is a little bit different because of what is happening. However, I have something that I want to share with you. And I think it's important that I share this with you because I think it's important that I share it with you because, you know, a lot of people don't understand the power that they hold. And when they truly understand the power that they hold, then they will start to take their place in Jamaica, in life. Saturday Vibes Live. Tell me if you don't like the new name. Tell me if you don't like the name. Saturday Vibes Live. Oh, you don't like the name? Do you like the name? Tell me. Me not the comments to know. Because I'm going to do the roll call soon. The roll call will be a lot better going forward. I know we're going to have our calling segments as well. We're going to have, you know, we're going to have a new thing on a Saturday night where I randomly choose. This is going to be new. Tell me if you like it. Every Saturday night, I randomly choose a guest. You reach out to me on social media, TikTok, Instagram, and you will be on the show for about 5 or 10 or 15 minutes. Tell me if you like that. A random guest. I'm going to ask you questions. I'm going to interview you. That is going to be a part of Saturday Vibes Live going forward. Random guests from the comments. The week before, starting next week, we are going to do that. Tell me if Tell me if you like that concept. Yeah, man, we are all our vibes, and a part of holding our vibes, we are a family over here. So we will be interfacing with public. We are all one. We are all one. But just before, I want you to hear the opening pledge again. This is how we're going to open every show. Tell me if you like it.
Today, we stand at a crossroads in our nation's history. A Jamaica where too many hardworking people are struggling to survive. A Jamaica where corruption continues to rob the poor of opportunity. A Jamaica where the cost of living rises, hope fades, and ordinary citizens are left wondering when things will finally change. While some grow richer and government buildings rise higher, many families are fighting every day just to put food on the table, pay their bills, and provide for their children. But we refuse to stay silent. We believe Jamaica belongs to the people. We believe every citizen deserves fairness, accountability, and a government that serves the nation before serving itself. This platform is not about politics alone. It is about truth. It is about justice. It is about standing with the people whose voices are too often ignored. We pledge to ask the difficult questions, expose the issues that matter, and shine a light on the stories affecting our communities. We may be one voice, but together we are a movement. Together we can build a stronger, fairer, and better Jamaica. This is our commitment. This is our mission. This is our pledge to the people.
Let us come together as proud Jamaicans.
This is Deeper Jamaica TV. Let's go deeper. Let's seek the truth. Let's stand for Jamaica.
Yes, Jamaica. Thank you. Thank you. So let me say it again. Saturday Vibes Live will be a little bit different. Saturday Vibes Live will be a little bit different. We're going to hold our vibes. We're going to have the call-in segment same way. No, man, me all right, man. Give thanks. We're going to hold our vibes. We're going to talk same way. We're going to have hard conversations. But every Saturday, we are going to feature one person from the comments. How do you like that? Featuring one person from the comments every Saturday, once every Saturday, or maybe once every other Saturday, because we know say and everybody wants to come on the show. Do you like that concept? Tell me. Do you like that concept? Do you like that concept? I don't hear nobody else say nothing. Why I don't hear nobody else say nothing? But that's all right. Andrea said she like. See, Miss Grandma say yeah, but not for me. Yeah, man, I understand that not everyone would want to be a part of it. And that's okay. That's okay. I am hearing us. So yes, let us get into it. The roll call. Big up. Tell me where exactly are you watching from? We're gonna have the songs very soon. But I decided not to start it yet because I don't want to give you any subpar audio because it's a little bit rough. The audio is a little bit rough now. So I don't want to give you any subpar audio, but as it stands, we are trying our best. Yes, Saturday Vibes Live is a little bit, as I said, a little bit different. So I do have a topic. Before I share the topic with you, I want to play something and I want us to think about it because tonight, while we're having the discussion, what on God's beautiful planet Earth happened in Jamaica last night? What really happened? There was an island-wide blackout. And we are yet to hear anything from the government. We saw some kind of grammatically incorrect statement from Minister Darrell Vaz. Boy, God go with him, because none of we over here now go. None of we over here deep divers now go with him, because me don't know what that. If you never see what the man say, let me look for it and show you. I know so we're not talking politics still, but we think we need for sure know what the man say. Like, me have to wonder if are these really our people in power? Let me look for it, because me not understand if this man really thinks oh God, I had it, you know. Let me find it and show it to you guys. Let me find it and show it to you guys. Let me find it and show it to you guys. Let me find it. Well, you know what? Before I got here, so I did say we're not talking any politics like that. So I could just stay true to what we're doing. I have something to show you, because tonight is about understanding self and being open to criticism. Is criticism a bad thing, or is it a good thing? Is criticism a bad thing, or it is a good thing? Can it make you feel as if... Let me look for it. Yes. Why should we accept criticism? Is it a bad thing? Is it a good thing? Can criticism from the person saying it be something that we consider hate? Also, as people, we should understand our place and always be prepared. Having said that, I want you to listen to something. Listen to this.
Saying men should be dangerous.
No, you should be capable of it, but that doesn't mean you should use it. If you're incapable of violence, not being violent isn't a virtue. I'm harmless, therefore I'm good. It's like, no, if you're not a formidable force, there's no morality in your self-control. People who teach martial arts know this full well, right? If you learn a martial art, you learn to be dangerous, but simultaneously you learn to control it. And the combination of that capacity for danger and the capacity for control is what brings about the virtue. If you're harmless, you're just weak. And if you're weak, you're not going to be good, because it takes strength to be good.
It takes strength to be good. To be a good person, it takes strength. But never underestimate, never, ever think that because you feel somebody is weak, that they're not capable. Let me play it again.
Saying men should be dangerous.
No, you should be capable of it, but that doesn't mean you should use it. If you're incapable of violence, not being violent isn't a virtue. I'm harmless, therefore I'm good. It's like, no, if you're not a formidable force, there's no morality in your self-control. People who teach martial arts know this full well, right? If you learn a martial art, you learn to be dangerous, but simultaneously you learn to control it. And the combination of that capacity for danger and the capacity for control is what brings about the virtue. If you're harmless, you're just weak. And if you're weak, you're not going to be good, because it takes strength to be good.
It takes strength to be good. It takes strength to be good. Because it is so easy to descend into being an awful person. I think being bad is easier than being good. I think being bad is easier than being good. I mean, people have them reasons why they're bad enough. And that is why most of the times, you see, in this life, many people we even know, we see them flourishing. And the perception that we have is that they're not really nice people. And then you hear the next part of it to say, many people who are successful aren't really nice people. But that is where purpose comes in. That is where your purpose comes in. So think on it this way. Whenever something happens, bad or good to you, how you react determines who you are. How you react is absolutely important. How you react. So sometimes whenever there are people around you who they will say things to you, and because you hold a different view, it is you can consider it an attack on you as a person. But I promise you, most of the time, if you remove self, it is not an attack. If you remove self, it is not an attack. Because everybody, I heard this one time and I can never forget it. Even the madman has something to say. You just have to listen to him. Because I can promise you, I can promise you, Jamaica. I can promise you. All of us will become a memory. We all will become a memory. The magnitude of the memory and the kind of memory we will be depends on who we are now. It will depend on who we are now. So we're not gonna follow nothing. We're not follow no what you call it. Does not feed into this notion that criticism is a bad thing. Because it's not. This is how you get better. Criticism is not a bad thing. Even if it comes from people who you think don't mean you well, it's not a bad thing. Because it gives you the option of adjusting. It gives you the option of adjusting. People want to call me. All right, let me put up a number. Let me put up a number, guys. Let me put up a number. Let me put up a number, guys. May I put up a number? You can call me. You can call me. But let me just do this thing. Yes, guys, you can call me if you want to. You can call me if you want to. But we are going to go into the very important topic of Mr. Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you. I should have it here, you know. I should have it here. Did you guys hear that last night we go sleep, no light. Tonight, this morning we wake up, no light, same way. But when we do get backlight, what did we hear? Let me show it to you. Let me show it to you what we heard. Let me show it to you. Ah, I found it. Let me show it to you. Because I can tell you, you see these people? You see these people, Jamaica? Them can't tame. So you not play with puppy for them lick your nose, here. You not do that. Look at this. Look at this, Jamaica. Look at this. Look at this. Respect Marvin Liquefire. Respect. Look at this, Jamaica. Danville Walker to serve as Petrojam head. Danville Walker to serve as Petrojam head. What is really going on? And who tell them that this is even true? Let us assume that it is true. What a pick. What a pick. What a pick for the new head of Petrojam. What is his history? Let me show you something. Deep divers, even though it's Saturday vibes, let me show you something. Let me show you something.
The future is the Labour Party, the future is Rhoda Crawford. And Rhoda understands what to do. Organize, organize, organize.
The man said the future is Labour Party. The new Petrojam head said the future is Labour Party. The new Petrojam head said the future is Labour Party. What is this? No job. The new Petrojam head says that the future is Labour Party, but you know done this so. You know done this so. Did you know that this man has a company? This man has a company, Jamaica. You know what kind of company it is? You know what kind of company it is? Let me show it to you. Because we always dive deep, you know. We're always diving deep. So let me show you what the company. Let me show you the company you have. You want me to make it a little bigger? Let me make it a little bigger for you. What that say? West Indies Petroleum. This company has been in operation for over 10 years. West Indies Petroleum. So him have him own oil company. I don't know where him sell. I will do the deeper research. I will do the deep dive. But I don't know where him sell, Jamaica. I don't know what him sell. But I can tell you that the new head of Petrojam also has a Petrojam-like company. The new head of Petrojam also has a Petrojam-like company. Yeah, me know that he was a part of the ECJ at one point, and the media have it to say he revolutionized Jamaica's voting system. We not even gonna go there. So we are talking about the new Petrojam head having a company. That not feel like a conflict of interest? Does that not feel as if it is a conflict of interest? And I say, you know, so me tired. me too, we just wake up, tired. We just get up tired. No, sir. We just get up tired. Can you imagine That's what I'm saying of all persons. Danville Walker. So now, let me play it again. It's not like him is a covert labor right, you know. Look at this. Look at this. And I like the him a one undercover labor right, you know. Look at this.
The future is the Labour Party, the future is Rhoda Crawford. And Rhoda understands what to do.
The future is the Labour Party. The future of Petrojam is the Labour Party. The future of Petrojam is the Labour. Let me play it again because I know me say so. Him said the future is Labour Party and he is the future of Petrojam. It goes to say the future of Petrojam is the Labour Party. Let me play it again.
The future is the Labour Party, the future is Rhoda Crawford. And Rhoda understands what to do. Organize, organize, organize.
So obviously in 2020, he was a part of Rhoda Crawford's team. But focus on the first part of the thing when say. He said the future of Jamaica is the Labour Party. Who will serve in the future, in the near future, as Petrojam head? Let me show you because let me show you again. Let me show you again. Let me show you again. See there? See there? Boy, me I tell you, no, I understand why. But then, let us tie it to something. Let us listen to this and tie it to something. Listen to this.
Hugh Grant, President and CEO of JPS. I wanted to give the nation and our customers a quick update of the island-wide electric grid shutdown that was experienced at 9:02 p.m. last night. What we do know as of this time is that during this incident, there was significant lightning activity in the corporate area, particularly in the vicinity of some of our major generating stations, our major transmission facilities, and our major substations, one of which I'm at 3 a.m. in the morning. As of now, we have made progress in the restoration of the island, whereby we have restored several parishes in the western part of the island, parishes such as Hanover, Westmoreland, St. James, and Trelawney have been substantially restored. We have restored some customers in the central parishes such as St. Catherine and Clarendon, and we have also restored customers on the eastern side of the island in the parish of Kingston and St. Andrew. We regret any inconvenience caused to our customers at this time. I want to thank you for your patience and understanding. We are committed to getting to the bottom of what transpired and will keep you updated. Be safe and be well, and thanks again for your patience and understanding as we work tirelessly to safely restore customers as quickly as possible. Thank you.
In terms of criminal activities, so remember the scrap metal thing?
Mm-hmm. Remember the scrap metal thing? I do remember the scrap metal thing, yes.
I remember
Mm-hmm. You got to be a laborite. Oh no. What you say? More you say it again. It's like a what? Damn garbage them be. Mm-hmm. Yes. Mhm.
degree and then PhD or whatever you want. Then can get some position as young labor involved in some criminal activity to get this because that's how the certificate that's there.
Yeah. You ready to go out there? That is what we want to hear. That is what we want to hear. That is what we want to hear, man. That is what we want to hear. Oh, oh man, that is what we want to hear, man. Mm-hmm. Oh man. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. All right, Carla. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right. Take it easy. Yes, Jamaica. She basically was saying that we cannot continue like this. We can't continue like this. And I agree with her. I agree with her. Can you imagine? Can you really imagine? Out of all of the names to mention. Yeah, man, I'm reading the comments, Andrea. I'm seeing the comments now. Out of all of the names, Danville Walker. But then it gets more interesting. Jamaica's power grid is run off oil. Yeah, man, a deeper vibes, man. So we're going to just finish with this and then we're going to go back to the actual topic. So Jamaica's power grid is run off oil, right? But think of it this way. Why would you have somebody of his caliber feeding the nation? And here, are you hearing me? Are you hearing me? It seems as if I'm having connectivity issues again. All right. All right. Yes, Jamaica. So it seems as if the connectivity is becoming an issue yet again. But we will sort it out, not to worry. I'm guessing it's because of the blackout. So them still not finish sort out our connectivity issue because of the blackout. But not to worry. Not to worry. We're gonna fix that, man. You see why it's always important to have an independent source, because I tell you, you can never depend on this government to get anything right, not even the internet. Anyhow, let us go back to Saturday Night Vibes. Saturday Vibes Live. Saturday Vibes Live. Let us go back to that. Let me play back the thing again that I played earlier. Let me play back the thing that I played earlier, because this is very important, I wanted to touch on the Danville Walker issue because it's hot, plus it is connected to the widespread blackout last night. Me did have to touch it, people. Me did have to touch it. So, just bear with me. We had to speak a little about what happened in relation to the blackout. And yeah, whole heap of people say conspiracy theories and stuff like that, Let me just play one. Me not play no whole heap, just one. Just one. I'm done. One, I'm done.
On my side, I never think would I ever become a conspiracy theorist. Not a lightning strike, no plant, lie. Something is afoot. Something is afoot, just not the dead of the night, light gone. And then right when morning daybreak, light come back, and me born at night, not last night. Something right. 2 and 2 equals 6 in a for them book. Something right. Something right. There is a factor we're not considering. The government ought to get us something right. I watch enough movies to know. Right gone. Digital went down. And a ship just please, if all I need is 2 variables and for me star align, me know say this is a cover up. I know a conspiracy when I see one. Me walk sure.
It seems as if we're having some connectivity, some serious connectivity and power issue. Because I'm trying to let us play it again.
On my side, I never think would I ever become a conspiracy theorist. Not a lightning strike, no plant, lie. Something is afoot. Something is afoot, just not the dead of the night, light gone. And then right when morning daybreak, light come back, and me born at night, not last night. Something right. 2 and 2 equals 6 in a for them book. Something right. Something right. There is a factor we're not considering. The government ought to get us something right. I watch enough movies to know. Right gone. Digital went down. And a ship just please, if all I need is 2 variables and for me star align, me know say this is a cover up. I know a conspiracy when I see one. Me walk sure.
But Jamaica, look here. This serious. Did you know that power was out in Turks and Caicos too? I can't confirm that. Watch this next one. Herbert is saying, I hear many islands was out of power. What going in the Caribbean? What going in the Caribbean last night? If it is true, what you're saying? What really happening? People in the other Caribbean islands never have light too? Interesting. What was being moved? What was being set up? Woyoy. Woyoy. Woyogoyoyoy. Woyoyoyoy. Woyoy. What you saying to me? Anyhow, we're going to leave. Watch here, Johnny Latouche as far as Florida too. All of this must be alleged. All of this must be alleged. What you mean, other Caribbean islands? Wait. Is there something? Watch this. All right, so here what I want you to do. Confirm with her if this is true. Oh, your sister-in-law teaches in Turks and Caicos. And she said there was a power outage too. Interesting. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyhow, Make we return to that tomorrow. We will return with more information after our deep dives in the day tomorrow. Something is at play, and we will not say anything until we have the facts. We will not say anything. But make we hear what the girl have to say again, because make we hear this guy.
Jamaican people, make sure not stack up on everything, because something now coming up. Because see that, Andrew Holness, the government, they run out the Cubans them. The Cubans them were contributed so much to Jamaica. Jamaican people, make sure not stack up on everything, because something now coming up. Because see that, Andrew Holness, the government, they run out the Cubans them. The Cubans them were contributed so much to Jamaica. 4 buildings, 4 schools. G.C. Foster College, the only sports college in Jamaica. Jose Martis Technical School. You have one other one named Garvey Maceo. Enough people don't know now. Garvey Maceo is Marcus Garvey last name and Antonio Maceo. Maceo last name gave Garvey Maceo. Everybody know about Marcus Garvey already, but Antonio Maceo was a national hero in Cuba, and he was also a soldier too. That's why we have the school name Garvey Maceo. We are teaching history. Mount Pele building where Antrophy now. Cubans and build it. Whole heap of Jamaicans benefit from the Cuban doctors them, the Cuban nurses them. My mother was a beneficiary of the Cuban program about 18 years ago when she lost her eyesight, and she got Cuba for free. You hear me just say, my mother got Cuba for free, and my uncle go with her, and she get her eye laser lens off, and I tell you about 15 to 18 years ago. I tell you, Jamaica's benefited so much from the Cubans them, and me live to see our government turn the back on them and run them out of the country. Right now we have students we get scholarship from Jamaica. We are study in Cuba to become doctors. Cause me know a friend right now we are study in Cuba to be a doctor as a scholarship. What the Americans them do for we? What US do for we? The only thing US do for we, I tell you if you accept Batty Boy, and then rise up them color flag, over embassy when they're ready, That's the only thing them do, Them no contribute none to Jamaica, nothing at all. No comment and tell me one thing where they contribute. Now them have this warship dock in Kingston. One of the things a warship come here for expo, for people go up and for look what I want. Members say, the stifling effect we are going to the world now that America causes it, and them go war Iran, and then again go war Venezuela, go take Venezuelan president, because they want to lack off oil supply to Cuba, which Venezuela also supply Jamaica with oil, and the world they don't know say over Iran there supply the whole oil thing, it causes stifling effect on the world now, make gas prices so high, and the next thing, them a war Iran, because of Israel, and they said Israel, our prime minister run gone off of Israel, to go kiss wall, More open the eye and see everything want go on, Open the eye and see everything want go on.
Yes, Jamaica. Interesting. So let us think a little bit. We really didn't want to do this, because a Saturday night show, but nevertheless, let us go there. What if this conspiracy is deeper than we think? What if this conspiracy is deeper than what is on the surface? What if this conspiracy is deeper than what is on the surface? Yes, good evening. It's a little bit hard to hear. Go ahead though. Yes.
you know, membership can be done generally. So when them done with this, we flatter than a party thing.
Oh no.
That's one. Ishmael,
Yes.
that one. Nobody now sing this song again with the penmanship. The labor for learning before you go.
Yeah.
Everybody in position. More to come out.
More left to come out, of course. All right.
This one, the policeman, go surprise the in our class.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, yes, deep divers. Anyhow, make we leave it for another day because we have a lot to discuss. But tomorrow we will dive even deeper. Shakshim, big up Shakshim. Not even realize that she. Shakshim, big up yourself, Shakshim. Big up yourself, man. Yes, Jamaica. Yes, deep divers. We will discuss even deeper, especially for tomorrow. We will discuss these issues deeper. But let us get back to what we intended to do on Saturday Vibes Live. Saturday Vibes Live, Jamaica. So we don't talk little politics now. Make we calm it down a little. See, not to worry, I'll sort out the calling part as soon as is possible because I understand that that is an issue. Big up yourself, Shakshim. And it ties in greatly with what we spoke about. Nobody is above scrutiny. Nobody is above criticism. Not one person on this earth is above criticism. Not one. There will come a time when we feel as if, because we are seen as noble, we should be like robbers to criticism. But that's the worst thing that can ever happen to us. I can promise you. The worst. The worst thing. Listen to me when I say to you, it is the worst thing ever if it is that you consider yourself above criticism. But let us go deeper into this issue about accepting criticism. You see, sometimes when we hear something about ourselves, automatically we become defensive. Who to tell if that's not what's happening to the government? No. Because you can be so deluded. You can feel as if you are good. You can feel as if what you consider the truth is in fact the truth. Until you open your eyes to another perspective, not just another perspective, but to a deeper thought. Because I can promise you, Jamaica, no matter how you feel, picnic fan the ends. Respect picnic for the ends. No matter how you feel, facts will always remain facts. Your opinion can never change a fact. And if somebody external of you sees something that you don't see, it is your duty to consider it. it is your duty to consider it. Now, mark you will not always think that it is the right way to go. Because you can, because let's say you've made 5 good decisions. Let's say you've made 5 good decisions. You can never tell that the 6th decision may not be wrong, or will continue to be right, regardless of how knowledgeable you think you are. That is why one hand can never clap. You want me to show you? You ever see one hand clap or 2 hands take a clap? See it there? See it there? This is why we have more than one people, because you cannot survive alone. You can never survive alone. So criticism cannot be a bad thing. It becomes a bad thing whenever the giver of the criticism means ill of you. They give you a criticism to break you. It can be a bad thing if the person giving you the criticism really does not mean you well. But how do you know that that person means you well or does not mean you well? How you know? And in my view, that's what makes life interesting, because you don't know people's true intent of you. And this is how life will become a little bit more interesting. Because me go Subaman, me say to you, boy, deep divers, you know, say this and that and this and that, and me I go up the road. You know, say somebody up the road I wait for me now. You know that. If you meant me well, you would have said, don't go up the road, take the next way. But if you don't mean me well, I can't know. Me tell you something, I'll go up the road. You can say to me, boy, yeah man, me I go. Me I go. And you say to me, go on man, go on. Go on. When we reach up the road and something happened to me now, you're trying to justify it. You are trying to justify it. Why would you try to justify harm when you know you could have stopped it? Why would you try to justify harm when you know you could have stopped it? This is where criticism and intent meet. Because there is a saying, fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, shame on you. Guilt. Yes, Mel Crooks. Guilt. Mel Crooks. Let me put it up. Hello, Stephanie Barnes. Welcome to Saturday Vibes Live. Guilt. Let me give you another perspective. This is me, I use perspective. May I stop use that word there? I will come up with my own buzzwords, them, you know. Case a scenario. Why would you feel guilty if something happened? You know why you feel guilty? Because your mind and your body is not in sync. Did you know that your body is an honest organ? Honest organ. Your body cannot hide anything. If you use another analogy, I'm going to use another analogy. May I use another analogy? Yeah, man, I love the parable them, Andrea. I love the parable them. Did you know that? All right, let me use another analogy to show you that criticism can be a bad thing as it relates to the intent of it. If something happens and you have the power to stop it, you should in fact take blame. If you don't take blame, it means that you have ill intent. It means you have ill intent. You won't make it public, but you would have had ill intent for that person. Let me use me as an example. When I was growing up, when I was in grade 2, I had a teacher, not call her name, but I had a teacher. She said to me one morning, brush your ear, your head bad. Brush your ear, your head bad. Don't come back in my class like that with your bad head. That you say, no. That is a criticism. What is her intent? Her intent is for me to just brush my hair and come. You can say that. You can say that. You see, the next day, I went to school. My parents don't even know this. They're probably going to know this tonight. When I went to school, that teacher used a fork to comb my hair in front of everyone. That teacher used a fork. She went to the canteen, got a fork, and used a fork to comb my hair in front of everyone. And the children did laugh. What is the lesson for me in that? The lesson for me in that is, yes, my hair may not have been groomed. Yes. But she used that as a pass to inflict harm on me. She could have used the opportunity to groom my hair as a child, but she didn't. She used the opportunity to embarrass me. But you know, Ishmael is always the youth who are going to remain humble and easy and play it off like nothing all right, like nothing no good or nothing wrong. You know that. You know that. She could have also said to somebody else. So let's say somebody else said something to her. Let's say somebody else said to her, boy, you know, you're wrong for what you're doing now. She can say him for comb him head and yard. Valid, you know. It is valid. Comb your head and your yard. It is valid. But her intent is still horrible. Her intent is still a horrible. It's still bad. It still is. And this is where life becomes extremely interesting now, because there comes a point where these things will happen to you, and in the heat of the moment, you start to develop your own intent. What is your intent now? Your intent is to seek revenge. Your intent is to seek revenge now. Your intent is to seek revenge, and you can seek revenge, you know. You can. That is why this, what I played earlier, I'm going to play it again. And I want you to listen to it now and consider that story that I just told you. Listen to it again.
Saying men should be dangerous.
No, you should be capable of it, but that doesn't mean you should use it. If you're incapable of violence, not being violent isn't a virtue. I'm harmless, therefore I'm good. It's like, no, you're not a formidable force. There's no morality in your self-control. People who teach martial arts know this full well, right? If you learn a martial art, you learn to be dangerous, but simultaneously you learn to control it. And the combination of that capacity for danger and the capacity for control is what brings about the virtue. If you're harmless, you're just weak. And if you're weak, you're not going to be good, because it takes strength to be good.
It takes strength to be good in the face of people with ill intent. It takes strength to be good. It takes strength because you can never know people's true intent for you. Let me play it again. Let me say play it again. Let me play it again.
Saying men should be dangerous.
No, you should be capable of it, but that doesn't mean you should use it. If you're incapable of violence, not being violent isn't a virtue. I'm harmless, therefore I'm good. It's like, no, you're not a formidable force. There's no morality in your self-control. People who teach martial arts know this full well, right? If you learn a martial art, you learn to be dangerous, but simultaneously you learn to control it. And the combination of that capacity for danger and the capacity for control is what brings about the virtue. If you're harmless, you're just weak. And if you're weak, you're not going to be good, because it takes strength to be good.
There will come a time in all of us lives where our strength will be tested. Our strength will be tested. All of us, our strength will be tested by our family, by our friends, by our teachers, by school, everywhere we go. Your strength will be tested, but how you react is so important. It is absolutely gold how you react. How you react is so important. This is why whenever criticism comes along, it is important that you separate your emotions from what is being said. You must separate your emotions from what is being said. If you don't separate your emotions from what is being said, you will lead yourself into destruction. You will lead yourself into destruction. So the first part of the video, when it says you should be capable, you should be capable, and this is where morality comes in. You know that you can be capable of harm. People should know that you are capable of harm too. They should know you are capable of harm. Sometimes they know you are capable of harm, but they will still test your strength and your will and your resilience. They will. Does that make you or them a bad person? Maybe in your story it does. But if you have the ability to separate the issues, you'll realize that it's just a teaching moment. And sometimes it's nothing about you. Sometimes it's absolutely nothing about you. But understand. You see, the minute you understand the power you hold and the truth you have, criticism will be something that you embrace, even if it comes with ill intent. Criticism is something that you will embrace because nobody knows everything. Nobody knows everything. And as human beings, sometimes, because of this perceived life that we have, we allow ourselves to be caught up to think that we are wise. But none of us, if you consider yourself wise, it means you still have a lot to learn, because life is about teaching. This whole thing, the minute you are born, your life has two main purposes. You teach, well, three, because you have to reproduce, but you teach, you learn, and then you leave. You leave this earth. Nobody intends to come here and stay. Well made, big up. Nobody comes and the intent is to stay until the trumpet sounds. Me not hear about that. Me never hear about that yet. But be mindful. Be mindful. Be very mindful. And sometimes this is where disrespect becomes commonplace. And again, when disrespect becomes commonplace, a lot of people will take the posture of to say, me not in a disrespect. Respect for the gift, brother. Me not in a disrespect. Which is true. But I've read the Bible and I've seen teachings of people being disrespected. Nelson Mandela was disrespected. Marcus Garvey was disrespected. They all were disrespected. That doesn't make them less of anyone. Rosa Parks was disrespected. We all suffer disrespect. It's how we react to the disrespect that makes it everything. That is what makes it everything. Martin Luther King was disrespected. Do you think it's respectful to have lived through racism? And we still have to contend with it now, even in our own spaces. The distant cousin of racism called classism. You think it's respectful? Do you think it's respectful when you want good for yourself and you want good for the people around you, but they have something else in their mind? I have a child now. I have a child. He's a son. He's a boy, which means that automatically he has to earn his respect in this life. Don't you think it's important for him to understand what it means? And for all of us, people are watching. People are watching. Them not just watch me. Them a watch you too. Them a watch every one of you know. Conduct is important. Conduct is very, very important. And this is why you will always hear people talk about PJ Patterson. You know much time you hear people blabast that man, disrespect that man. I wish I had his resolve. Me not afraid for talk. You not hear that man answer. He's now 90, in his 90s. You not hear him answer. Because he understands that as a public servant, his name must be called. Must be. For good and bad. Not one person on this earth ever passed through this life and not be criticized and not be vilified. Not one. Are you you cannot be so self-righteous. Joe Biden is the next one. You cannot be. No. Interestingly, that doesn't mean that you should allow people to walk over you. It doesn't mean that. But what if they do? We are going to take out people and thumb them in their face. All right, I thumb them in their face. 1x. Because there will be times where you are tested enough, and you will fail. You will fail. We are who we are. Nobody's perfect. So it happens. You will fail. But how you bounce back is also important. How you bounce back is absolutely important. And this is what one of the problems, I'm going to call his name now, I'm sorry. This is one of the problems I have with the Prime Minister. We would have seen times and times again we would have seen examples of him being disrespectful for no reason to common men who would have assisted in putting him in power. And that is not what a servant does. This here, what I'm doing is a form of service. It is a form of service. Everybody has. Mark Golding is our next one. No matter what them say about the brother, no matter what them say, it just seem easy so. And then him come out and him say two little things. And it's never about what them say about him. Because people are going to talk. No. No. This is also important. You must have an outlet. You must have people that you can call upon and vent to and talk about it. And they can be your tutors. You must have that. Because without that, who would we be? So you guys are my tutors. And you know yourself. You know yourself. You guys are my tutors. And I appreciate you guys. Because without you, many, many more mistakes would have happened as it relates to me. And I'm sure you have that in somebody too. So whenever these things happen, I promise you, somebody said something to me. I'm going to say it to you. They said, and they're not even realize what them saying. Them say, sleep on it. Sleep on it. And I said to myself, let me do that. You see, sometimes all we want is just some rest for chew, you know. We either hungry or we just want some sleep. Because most of the time you will not feel the same way how you feel the day before. You won't. That's why this thing called revenge, we cannot allow it to consume us. We can never allow it to consume us. Even the counselors need to be counseled. Yes. Regardless of who you are and on what level you are in this social hierarchy of life. Regardless of how much money you have. Veronica, boy, I never gonna talk to you. Yeah, man. Regardless, I promise you. I felt like closing out the week of my birthday, I needed to have that conversation with you. We're gonna have a lot more of these conversations. We are going to have a lot more of these conversations, I can promise you. Saturday Vibes Live, man. The deep conversations start here. Seeking apology at times. You see that is huge. You see, I am a man now. Many people don't consider me a man same way, and that's fine. That is there. Gemini blessing, man. That is there. That a for them thing. That not Thompson what happen. That for them thing if they not consider me man a man. If I allow that to deter me, if I allow that, in probably there Portland. If I allow that to deter me, or if you allow it to deter you. Happy birthday, Veronica. Wait. You know we're gonna do one birthday thing over here. We're gonna do one birthday thing over here now. Happy birthday, Veronica. Everybody tell Veronica happy birthday. Gemini blessings, man. Happy birthday, Veronica Ashton. Happy birthday. Yes, Jamaica. So, in closing out, let me just say this. There will come times in your life where you will have the power. You will have the power. And people will do you bad. People will hurt you. Your family will hurt you. Your spouse will hurt you. But how you react. Because you have the power to go at it with them. But what will that solve? What will that solve? What will that solve? Because the same people that screamed, Hosanna, Hosanna, was the very same people who said, crucify him. The same people who screamed, Hosanna, Hosanna, was the same people, the very same people who screamed, crucify him. Be measured. Be very measured. Be measured. You will have the power to destroy. We all have the power to destroy, but we also have the power to build. Choose wisely. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Thank you so much. WhatsApp Marina. Sorry, not WhatsApp me. Message me. Message me on TikTok, Rena. Message me. Message me on TikTok. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. This is our first Saturday Vibes Live. In time, we will get better. In time, remember, it's baby steps. In time, we will, become even more better at with our broadcasting. We won't have as much glitches. We won't have as much issues as relates to the calls. In time. My TikTok is Ishtonio, ISHTONIO. Ishtonio. Ishtonio is my TikTok. So we will have those discussions. But thank you. I'm leaving you with this. You will have the power to destroy, but you will also have the power to build. Choose wisely. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Deep Divers. See you next week for another installment of Saturday Vibes Live. Take care.
Welcome to Deeper Jamaica, where the headlines don't stop at the surface, where the facts matter, where the people have a voice. Let's dive deeper.
This is Viva Jamaica, where the headlines don't stop at the surface.
You don't ever do that, member.
Where the
Marshall, please. Angela Brownberg.